Welcome back everyone. Right now, there are a number of teams trending in the right direction in the Eastern Conference. Miami, Philadelphia, and even Boston have each been playing very well lately. But one team that has often been neglected and overlooked by the media happens to be the reigning champion Milwaukee Bucks, which in all reality is really quite laughable. Typically, the media never seems to quit talking about the reigning champions. However, a small market team like Milwaukee has not won a championship in quite a while now. I believe that is contributing to their lack of media attention. And don't get me wrong here, they have definitely gotten more media attention compared to prior years, but for being the reigning NBA champions, you would think they would be getting a bit more. I myself have even been guilty of this at times, and it definitely can be difficult not to be when the media is pushing attention to other teams. For example, a team like Philadelphia, who recently made a big trade, will obviously attract more media attention than Milwaukee, which is understandable, but we cannot fail to mention Milwaukee either. They have definitely not gone anywhere, and if anything, they have only gotten better, and in my opinion, they should still be regarded as the team to beat in the Eastern Conference. Now, I know that you can make a case to give that title to a few different teams, but in today's video, we are going to talk about why I believe Milwaukee should be the team to hold that title. But real quick guys, before we get into it, I want to remind all of you about the jersey giveaway that we are doing. If you did not see my community posts about it on YouTube, or if you are not a part of our Discord, then I will briefly fill you in. As a celebration of hitting 1K subs on YouTube, we are going to be giving away an authentic Ja Morant NBA jersey. In order to be eligible for the giveaway, you need to number 1, be a subscriber of the channel, which hopefully you are already, and number 2, be a member of the JSM Discord, which I will have linked on the screen and in the description down below. The winner of the giveaway will be picked at random from the Discord later this week. From there, we will then give the winner 24 hours to respond, verify that they are subbed to the channel, and that's pretty much it. I hope you all take the time to fulfill the requirements and to give yourself an opportunity to win a Ja Morant jersey. But once again, thank you all very much for helping the channel reach 1K. Without further ado though, let's dive into the actual video. And while you may feel differently about Milwaukee being the team to beat, let me explain to you why I believe they should be. To begin, we need to recognize that they are the reigning NBA champions, and that they simply have not gone anywhere either. Like practically every other team in the NBA right now, they are dealing with a few injuries here and there, but their core group is still intact and prepared to make another playoff run. And along with them, they managed to keep their key role players of Bobby Portis, Pat Connaughton, and although currently injured, Brook Lopez too, all of which were huge contributors to their championship run. However, while they did keep their core group intact and did not make many changes overall, they did not remain completely stagnant, which I believe is a very important aspect of remaining a top-tier team. Their front office has shown the commitment to winning by continuing to make improvements. They went out and got Grayson Allen before the year began, traded for Serge Ibaka at the trade deadline, and even picked up 2 underrated role players in the buyout market with DeAndre Bembry and Jevon Carter, all of which have fit in quite well on their team. No, none of them may be top tier players, but they have each proven to be quality additions to their 15-man roster. Grayson Allen has been having a career year with their team, and has all around fit incredibly well in their rotation. Ibaka is still getting comfortable with them, but he already has shown the ability to replicate what Brook Lopez brought to their team in some ways. DeAndre Bembry has played into a limited role for them, but he has provided them with another energy and effort player, which in my opinion they really did need. And finally with Jevon Carter, he has been another great addition for them as well. He has really been what they needed with George Hill being hurt, a backup point guard who can play solid defense, while at the same time being able to knock down open shots. Their only addition that got pretty much any media coverage at all though, happened to be Serge Ibaka, and that is only because of him being a relatively bigger name. In my opinion though, they were all very good additions to their team, and if they were made by a bigger market team, they very likely would have gotten much more attention. Although, their lack of media coverage will not mean a lack of production, and like I mentioned before with each of them, they have already been proving that to be true. But their argument for being the team to beat not only has to do with their ability to keep their core group intact or from their underrated additions either, because none of that would matter if they were not playing well. Once again though, that has not been a problem for them. They are currently tied with Philadelphia for the number 2 seed right now, and I do not believe they are going anywhere either. Much like last year, they appear to be clicking at the right time and are finally getting healthy before the playoffs begin. And while many Eastern Conference teams are trying to avoid matching up with Miami, Philadelphia, and even Brooklyn right now, no one should want to match up with Milwaukee either. We have already seen what they can do when fully healthy, and I cannot imagine that any team would prefer to play them over anyone else. In fact, even when not being fully healthy, they are still a very dangerous team. They hold 2 of the top 5 highest rated net lineups in the entire NBA with more than 10 games played together. Their 5-man lineup combination of George Hill, Drew Holiday, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Pat Connaughton, and Grayson Allen is the highest rated net lineup in the league by far. Now, do take that with a grain of salt, as net rating does not tell the complete story, but it does indicate that they are able to get great production from multiple players on their team. And much like last year, that will once again help them come playoff time. They are obviously going to be relying heavily on their big 3, but you cannot overlook their role players either. They arguably have 3 to 5 different role players who are capable of making a game-changing impact during a playoff game. We have already seen that happen before from Bobby Portis, Brook Lopez, and even Serge Ibaka during his time in Toronto and OKC, but a guy like Grayson Allen or Pat Connaughton could be capable of doing that as well. In conclusion though, I think the Milwaukee Bucks have done everything needed to prove that they are still the team to beat in the Eastern Conference. No, they may not be getting the media coverage that a few other teams are getting right now, but that should not take away from how good they truly are. They are the reigning NBA champions for a reason, and I think that many people need to be reminded of that. Now they will definitely have some tough competition, but I think they are built for it. With that though, that will conclude my thoughts on why Milwaukee is still the team to beat, and what do you guys think? Do you agree with me or do you disagree? Let me know your thoughts by commenting down below and we can talk about it there. But before you go, I would like to invite you to join the official Discord for the channel. If you like having NBA debates and discussion with others in real time, being updated on NBA news, or even being able to chat with me, then you really should think about joining. That will do it for this video though. Big thank you to everyone who took the time to watch until the end of the video. I really hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, be sure to drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you have not already, and turn on notifications to get notified right away when I drop a new video. But as always, thank you for watching and have a great day.